Once upon a time in the bustling village of Willowbrook, there was a young girl named Emily who had an extraordinary talent for gardening. She lived with her grandmother, Granny Rose, who was known for her enchanting tales about the magical garden that lay hidden somewhere in the village. Emily had grown up listening to these stories, dreaming of finding this mysterious place. One sunny morning, Granny Rose handed Emily an old, tattered map. "Emily, this map has been in our family for generations. It leads to the magical garden of whimsy. I believe you're ready to find it." With excitement bubbling inside her, Emily set off on her adventure. She followed the map through lush meadows, over sparkling streams, and into the heart of an ancient forest. As she walked, she met various woodland creatures who guided her along the way. A wise old owl named Oliver gave her a feather for luck, a playful squirrel named Sammy shared his acorn stash, and a kind deer named Daisy provided her with fresh berries. After hours of walking, Emily reached a hidden clearing. In the center of the clearing was an ancient, twisted tree with a door carved into its trunk. Taking a deep breath, Emily pushed the door open and stepped inside. To her amazement, she found herself in the most breathtaking garden she had ever seen. Flowers of every color imaginable bloomed in perfect harmony, and the air was filled with a sweet, magical scent. Butterflies with sparkling wings flitted about, and birds sang melodious tunes. But the most astonishing sight was a huge, shimmering pond with golden fish that seemed to glow from within. Emily explored the garden, marveling at its wonders. As she wandered, she noticed a peculiar plant with rainbow-colored leaves. Remembering Granny Rose's stories, she knew this must be the fabled Dreamweaver plant. Legend had it that the leaves of this plant could make any dream come true. Carefully, Emily plucked a single leaf and held it close. She closed her eyes and whispered her deepest wish: "I wish for Granny Rose to visit this magical garden." A soft, warm breeze rustled the leaves, and when Emily opened her eyes, Granny Rose stood before her, looking as young and vibrant as she had in her stories. Tears of joy filled Emily's eyes as she hugged her grandmother. "Thank you, Emily," Granny Rose said with a smile. "You've unlocked the true magic of the garden." Together, they spent the day exploring every nook and cranny of the magical garden of whimsy. As the sun began to set, the garden shimmered with a golden glow, and Emily knew she had to return home. Granny Rose held Emily's hand. "This garden will always be here for you, Emily. And now, you hold its magic in your heart." With a final look at the enchanting garden, Emily stepped back through the tree door. She found herself in the clearing once more, the ancient tree standing silent and wise. Emily knew she had discovered something truly special, and she couldn't wait to share her adventure with her friends in Willowbrook. From that day on, Emily tended to her garden with even more love and care, knowing that magic was real and that dreams could come true. And every now and then, she would find a rainbow-colored leaf tucked among her plants, reminding her of the magical garden of whimsy and the wondrous adventures she had with Granny Rose.